What's up, Van Fam? We are in Los Angeles, California right now, and in this video, we're going to talk all about garage and gear storage solutions for van life. Now, in our Storyteller Overland, we have kind of a choose-your-own-adventure type of situation when it comes to the garage. It's pretty much a blank canvas that we can do whatever we want with. Similar to the Winnebago Revel in that regard. And we've kind of done the best that we could up to this point to try and piece together a storage solution that works, but it doesn't do such a great job. So I think it's time to seek some professional guidance. But before we get into it, if you want to see more questionable van life content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and join the Van Fam. So as you can see, it's a little bit messy back here, and we've done the best we could, but every time we make a sharp turn or open the back doors, a whole bunch of stuff tends to fall over. And that is where Canyon Adventure Vans come in. So if you haven't heard of them, Canyon Adventure Vans is a really cool company that makes storage solutions for garages. And they have a really neat system out called the GLSS, the Garage Lounge Storage System, which is really cool because it turns the whole garage in a Sprinter van into basically a lounge/storage system, which is super cool. But for us, it doesn't exactly fit the bill, because we like to leave this side of the bed down all the time so we can use it as a stand-up desk and leave this hallway clear so we can walk around, we'll meditate, and occasionally throw a dance party.
Wake up, get up, stretch my legs.
But luckily for us, Canyon Adventure Vans also does custom work. So we're gonna head over there and see if they can help us create a solution to our garage problem.
Welcome to Canyon Adventure Vans. We are super excited to be here and finally get some storage solutions for the back of our Storyteller. So as soon as we pulled in this morning, Jason, the owner, came out, met with us, and we opened up the back doors to show him what he's dealing with. And of course, things started falling out immediately. But the really cool thing is that Jason is obviously really passionate about this, and he's really wants to find a solution that works for us in terms of storage in the Storyteller. So he's like, hey, we can put this here, we can put that here, let's put these seats up here. You know, we're gonna bolt these seats in, but take a look at them, and Chad tried them out, Chad loved them. So yeah, really excited, I think it's gonna be an awesome kind of storage solution that they're gonna put back there. So we took everything out of the back of the van, and we're gonna let them get to work. And in the meantime, we're gonna check out some things around their shop. We're gonna check out the GLSS system that they have for the Revel, and they also have it for the Storyteller as well. We are a little bit afraid to go into their shop because it's kind of like a candy shop in there. Lots of great things that I think we want to buy. But let's go ahead and we'll check out everything that they have here at Canyon Adventure Vans. Right now I'm sitting in a Winnebago Revel, and I'm sitting in the Canyon Adventure Vans GLSS system, which stands for Garage Lounge Storage System. So what's really cool about this is that normally the garage space of the Revel and the Storyteller is pretty open, and a lot of people will use that for like bikes and things, but not everyone wants that. Some people actually want this to be an additional seating space with a storage solution, and that's what the GLSS solves. So this is something that you can order, get shipped to you, and you can put it right into your Revel or your Storyteller. They have different options for both of them, but they look pretty much the same. And it's really cool because we can sit back here, we can lounge back here, and it's storage as well. So here you can see what's really neat is that these open up here, so you can grab stuff out of here, and you can also open them up over here. So there's lots of ways to get in there. Oh, and actually you can even open it up here. So you can put things in there and then have multiple ways to get it. You know, if you want to step outside, open it up. You want to come down here, you want to lift it straight up. So the other thing that we love about Canyon Adventure Vans is that everything they install, they don't drill any holes in order to install it. So for instance, this is held together with actually these bungee cords that are really, really strong. And so it really holds it in. This is not going anywhere. Now the cool thing about that is, one, you're not drilling any holes into your van. And two, if you need to remove it, it's very easy to do. It's very modular. So if you want to take this out for one weekend so you can use this to like transport things, you can totally do that and then just put it back in yourself. So big thumbs up for that. We like no extra holes in our van. Now, the original GLSS, it looks like this. which we think is cool because it looks like it's part of the van, like how it originally came. But they just started, or they're just thinking about doing this, where it's more bamboo. So if you like that look, that is something that they are experimenting with. You could also get it with the lagoon table. There's a really nice lagoon table that they make. Very, very big back here. And yeah, we just think it's really, really nice solution. Now, one of the other things we like about Canny Adventure Vans is not only do they do big stuff like this, but they also think of all the little things. And when you're living in a van, the little things really, really matter. So for instance, for those of you who have a Revel, you know that when this bed comes down, it can be pretty high to step into it. So what they did was they designed this little step right here that you can put up and down. So this goes up. And then, so when you're getting into bed, you put it down, step on it, step into bed. And then in the morning, when you put the bed up, you put this away. Great solution. So we really like that they think of all these little touches when they design these things. And that's because they own these vans. They travel in them, they know what works and what doesn't work, and they find solutions for the things that don't work.
I'll just tell you a little history of how we started. Is we bought a Winnebago Revel about 1.5 years ago. Used it a few times, and it just drove me. Actually, one of the reasons I bought it is because of the garage. Just like a Storyteller, the Revel, they have the garage. It's great for gears and throwing all your boxes and stuff back there for travel and all your camping gear. But it drove me crazy because it's such a small footprint to have just a mess of stuff and sliding and rattling. So I created for myself the GLSS. I had no idea it was the GLSS, but I just created it. It was for myself. I put it on Instagram, and people started like taking snapshots of it and moving it over to the Facebook page, and I started getting all these messages saying, hey, are you going to make that for the Revel? And so I had enough messages. I thought this could be a business. Like I might be able to, make 1 or 2 of these every couple months or whatever. So I said, yeah, let's try it. So I started a website, launched it, and the rest is history. It kind of just blew up. There's a need for it. Not every, there's a lot of DIYers that can build their own systems and do all that, but for us, we just make it super easy. My whole mindset was I have to make it for my mom. My mom's 75 years old. I wanted to design something that my mom could put together. She can pull it out of a box, she can set it in, strap a couple bungee cords to it. It's modular, it's portable, etc. Super lightweight. So that was the idea, and it kind of just took off from there. So it all started obviously with the Revel. We have a Revel, we're sitting in it. I'm sitting in it every day trying to figure out like new items. Now we have over, I think, 60 SKUs of all the different products. And we're starting to get, so then, I don't know what it was, 8 months ago, we ended up making a GLSS for a Storyteller. And posted that. Next thing you know, we're starting to sell a bunch of those. We're starting to get a lot of Storytellers in here. And that kind of just leads into this. Like, we have a Storyteller on order, so eventually we'll have a Storyteller. We got to play the waiting game like everybody else. But once we get one, I just see so many opportunities to really take something that's already awesome, but to really enhance it. And like I told you earlier, kind of make it the Ritz-Carlton on the inside. Rough and tough on the outside, take you anywhere, but really fine-tune the details on the inside. And that's kind of where we started at. So we started with the GLSS on the Storyteller, and I think it works great. It's awesome, but what we're learning, and there is no one size fits all in this whole industry. Everybody has a different need, but what we're learning is a lot of people leave the driver's side bed down. So we have to understand our customers and the use. So if you're leaving this down, you really don't have a need for a bench seat over here. Maybe a little seat here, but that's going to start getting into your aisleway. So we've created this new product. This is called the GSS. Not the GLSS, but the GSS, and that is Garage Storage Systems. And this one is made for the Storyteller. We also have this side, which is called the CSS, and that's the Countertop Seating System. But this whole thing was designed to be able to still have this aisleway. If you have bicycles, mountain bikes, or whatever you still want to bring in here, or if you just want to hang out and work, sometimes it's nice to be able to lift this up, sit on here, have dinner, be able to work, hang out, enjoy company, and just get more people in your van, but have the capability of still being able to sit here and hang out this way as well. So it's just a nice feature. It doesn't take up a lot of room, but it just gives you so much storage over here. As you guys are going to see as you're packing up your stuff in this new system, your van's going to feel like you don't really live in it. That's the idea, right? To make it look simple, minimalist, everything has its place, everything is hidden, everything is always clean. It'll make this place feel like it's 1,000 square feet. So by having our system, everything makes sense. Look at all this storage space. You can access it from the end, from outside your van, from inside your van, sliding doors. You can access it from over here, from the front, from the Groove Lounge. So like in your case, you have bedding that you use. You guys sleep on the Groove Lounge. You can slide everything in, take it out when it's time to go to bed, put it back in the morning. It's out of the way. We made these cool little, we have these cub packs. So these things slide out, and then obviously you have extra storage there. You can take them all out. You can stack them up. You can load them up in your house. And this comes with the GLSS, so you can put all your goodies in there, and then you just lock it in, and then they slide right back, and it's a nice smooth fit, so they're not going to be sliding around when you're driving. So again, tons of storage, out of the way. You can put labels on here if you like, so you know exactly what's in these boxes. We went as far as adding a stool here. I should say not a stool, but a foot bar. So when you're sitting here, you can hang out and have your feet up. So it's great just for relaxing, or even if you're a shorter person, it gives you a place to put your feet instead of them dangling off to the side. So that's a nice feature. And then another thing that we did for you guys that we can share is we added another cubby hole here for stuff, but we added a little rail system for your one wheel. So you're able to slide 2 one wheels in here. It locks into place. We put a stopper there, so they're sandwiched in there. They can't go east and west, north and south. They're just completely locked in there. When you guys get to a destination and you want to use them, you open up your door and you can slide them right out. So again, everything is hidden, everything's nice and neat, and just a whole new system for your Storyteller. So if they're watching this video, then that means we've already put this stuff on the website. So all this stuff will be available on the website. They can order the whole system. They can come and have us install it. We're also going to break it down in 2 so we can ship it, and then they'll just put 2 pieces together, bolt it down to the L-track, and be done with it. So again, everything that we do, we're focusing on easy installation. You take it out of the box. I'd like this whole thing to be set up in 30 minutes for somebody that it gets shipped to their house. Like, we can get crazy and we can put doors and drawers and all that stuff, and we will. There'll be customers that say, I love this, but I'd like some pull-out drawers instead of the cub packs. We can do all that. So everything, we try to make the basics, and then from there we feed off of that and then start adding the accessories and the options and stuff to really take it to another level if that's what someone wants. But the simplicity of it, how sturdy it is, strong. We also have to think lightweight. So the more wood we start putting in here, and we're trying to match the wood facings, and we got all these heavy drawers in here, it really starts adding up onto the weight limit of your Storyteller. So we also have to think of, we're trying to keep this as light as possible. So just keeping everything simple, everything that we do, all the aluminum, all the HDPE, high density polyurethane materials, everything is just made to be rugged and rough and just hold up for the life of the van. It really is.
All right, good morning from our official breakfast nook now. This is so great. We've said like 5 times already since we've gotten the system that it's going to change our lives, and it already has. There's so much space here, and we've never actually been able to sit and eat together and enjoy a meal together, so this is perfect.
Yeah, the Lagoon table that Storyteller comes with is great. I sit there and do work there a lot, but for 2 people to eat there, it is a pretty small table. So finally getting to sit side by side. We enjoyed some pizza last night. We're enjoying breakfast this morning. It's really, really nice. And this morning, once we were woken up, I rolled out my mat, easily threw it into the system inside the storage. And then I wanted to kind of get some exercise. So I jumped out, pulled out my one wheel, jumped right on it. It was so super easy. And now put it away. If we open up the back doors, no one can see it. No one can see we have this expensive one wheel back there, which is really cool.
If you could see like the before and after pics, it's just amazing how clean everything looks. I mean, just what Jason was saying, it's like if you came in here, you wouldn't be able to tell we're living in here full time just because it looks so clean, but it stores all of our storage, all of our junk, everything. It fits perfectly. And Jason and the whole team at Canyon Adventure Vans are just the coolest people. They're so smart, so kind, so innovative. We had a blast with them, and we really love them. You know, we're not like sponsored by them, or this isn't like a sponsored video or anything like that. We just want to share, you know, what they did, their product, and their team, because they're, you know, such cool people and do such great work.
Yeah, whenever we get a product that we really love, that we're like, wow, like this was something like that is really like amazing, we want to share with you guys. So if you do want to check out any of their products, or specifically the ones that we got, then we'll leave the link to their website down below. And we'll try to leave the link directly to these products. So the two are the CSS, which is the countertop seating system, which is the fold away seats. And then the other one, which is all the storage, that is the GSS, garage storage system. So both those will be linked up down below.
If you like this video, make sure to gently tap that like button. And if you didn't like it, go on over to that thumbs down button and click it twice so we know just how much you hated it. And make sure to subscribe below for more questionable van life content. We'll see you in the next video.